blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance. Fight for all we see, just like you always do. Already pulling me in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Primetime. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where he'll set up. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on. Hey, Panther 11.
Daniels starts with a pass. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass. Is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Daniels quick to Debo, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Washington.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Commanders.
Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll go play action here with Daniels. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. It could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
60 by 6, 70. Trap 60.
To the air again is Daniel. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
They should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, check that. Go.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized there was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Sinnott, the man in motion. Throwing on second down. Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll motion over Sandy. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
37-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Lions. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more. As the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Let's go now. Ready?
They'll try to pick it up with Krosky Merritt. And he will have the Commanders' first down. Able to convert 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
That's good for Washington. First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the
Crosby
Washington first
Merritt
down.
to run again. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A 20-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Daniel. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Check. 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. It's a short one caught by Sinnott. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Ethan Evans.
Here's Ethan Evans now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Got it. Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 6, go, League, go.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Rodgers. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First reception of the game for St. Brown. And he gives his team a 1st down.
Come on. 19, 18.
Rodgers on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Covering very stoutly. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
He's forced out of bounds.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long.
Dragon 60, Huntsville. Mustang 19, let go. Ready.
Again, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel.
Ready.
On 1st down, it is back to Krosky-Merritt. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 38 there, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Daniels. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. 3rd down coming up.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Rattler.
They'll motion over Samuel. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Washington. He'll return it from the 11. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Go.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Working free downfield. It is Williams. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Gibbs. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 31, here's second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go. Set.
On third down, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And he'll take this one in. Isaac to Slav. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second TD catch of the season.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
After that, and we have one of the commanders who is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll motion over Samuel.
Cut 19. 60
Daniels to throw on second down. In trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Walker. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. On the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's their punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he's going to be out of bounds, nowhere close to the yellow line. And that is a turnover on down.
Ready, set.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Rodgers now. That one outside to Gibbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They'll try to set up the screen here. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. The Lions all their 1st time out. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready. Steady Lions.
Now Rodgers. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's Bryce Baringer now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Three.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Rolling right. Oh, what a throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. The Commanders will signal for the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. The motion man here is McClure. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Forced out wide. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a Big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Press all 80. 60 Maverick.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniel. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a first down. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
To throw is Rodgers. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to be taken down to 37. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Viking, 18. Check out.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Ready. Go.
They hand it to Gibbs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Check.
Here's Rodgers. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders. 12. A long one from Gibbs. 36 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's in! Touchdown, Lions. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. play action. Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be stepped up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
That's caught by Gibbs. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gibbs trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
This one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Sinnott, the man in motion. Play action. Here's Daniels. Again, working deep downfield. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here just past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On 1st down, Krosky Merritt has it. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Daniels now going to look to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. You can't find the head. to a third down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
On third down, they'll throw with Dent. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
65, Buffalo 18.
Rodgers on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Commanders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On first down, Daniel. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Slot man going to move in motion left. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Washington first down. A 39-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders first down.
Throwing again, Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Washington first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Daniels going to throw again. On the run to the right. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up third and goal.
On the set.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal.
Ryan, just go.
Hosky Merring will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
Harris, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And a a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And the Lions first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Ball
second
spotted at the
and
45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Red. Hawk. Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to make a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting. When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Come on, come on. Hey, check the Eagles, check the Eagles. Hey, check that, street. Go.
He'll go. Here's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Get it.
Play action now with Rodgers. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard
A
line.
run here with Gibbs. And He will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, smoke him down 23-yard line. To begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Commanders first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Slot man
First
in
down,
motion right.
Washington.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Go, Reed, go!
They'll send a man in motion left. They'll go play action here with Daniel. Escaping to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. That's another Washington Commanders first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
They'll throw with Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Jalen Walker in there to drop that time. It's a loss of 7.
It feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
That is caught.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this has got to take advantage of it.
And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not.
No gain on the
And
play.
now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Ready.
Quick lead to Laporta on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Detroit. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second.
The 20-yard line.
Stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.